Hi everybody, welcome to Barre with Mary. Today we have a 45-minute full body barre class. So this is an amazing class if you're looking for low impact, total body strength. For equipment, we are going to be using a set of light weights today. So I have my 2-pound weights. You could also use wrist weights, or you could even go a little bit heavier if that feels better for you. And a yoga block. Now, if you don't have a block, no worries. You could grab yourself a really thick book and use that in place. Once you have all your equipment, roll your mat out. Let's get started. Set your weights out to the side, grab your block and come to the top of your mat. I want you to squeeze the block right in the center of your chest. Find your feet in parallel and come into a squat position so the hips go back and the torso hinges forward. Start to squeeze in on the block with both hands. Little squeeze, little squeeze, little squeeze. Now as you squeeze on the block, feel how you can really broaden the chest. Wrap the ribs in and down, and feel the abdominals engage here. So we're really wrapping the abdominals all the way around you, shifting the weight back into the heels, and feeling the inner thighs pressing away from one another to really stabilize the knee joints. 8 more here, go 8. Soften your shoulders. You're here for 4, 3, 2, now rise up, reach the block overhead. Lower back down to your squat. Now left foot steps back to a lunge and back to your squat. Again, you rise up, block reaches, lower down. Now right foot steps back to your lunge and in. Let's take it faster. Up, squat, left foot lunge, squat, up, down, right foot lunge and squat. Keep going. Now, of course, you can always slow this down or speed it up. If it's uncomfortable for you to reach the block overhead, please feel free to just press the block forward instead. I want you to really find a little bit of balance as you step back into that lunge. So you ground into the front foot, really pushing into the front heel and relaxing the toes. 4 more. 3. Just letting the heart rate start to elevate. Last 2. Last one here, go up. Down, now you're gonna hold your squat, little pulses down with the hips, little down, little down. Block is squeezing at your chest, relax the shoulders, hug the ribs in, and now maybe you want a little lift of the heels. So left heel lifts up and down, right heel up and down, left heel up and down, right heel up. So switching sides, continuing to pulse the hips, push into the big toe mount. Make sure you're not rolling out into the pinky toe here. So think about how your shins can squeeze in towards each other as you lift the heel. 4 more sets. 4. 3 more sets. Last 2, you've got it. Last time, left heel lift, lower, right heel lift, lower, inhale, rise up, reach the block. Exhale, forward fold. Set the block down on the mat. Bend your knees as much as you need, and just take a few moments here to breathe. Tucking the chin towards the chest, relaxing the shoulders, the back of the neck, maybe sway the upper body a little. Big inhale, big exhale. Now bend your knees so you can plant your feet. Step your feet back to find a downward dog. Feet are hips distance, hips reach high. Press your chest toward your thighs. And reach your heels down towards the mat. Big inhale here. Big exhale. Now on your next inhale, I want you to lift your left leg up to the ceiling. And on your exhale, pull your left knee to your left elbow, shifting the hips forward to a plank. Inhale, 3-leg dog kick. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. 2 more like that. Last time. Pull left knee, left elbow, hold it. Step your left foot forward to the outside of your left hand. Keep your right hand where it is, and on your inhale, twist open, left arm reaches to the sky. Just breathe here, feeling this rotation through your mid-spine, opening up through the outer left glute and the front of the right hip. Big breath in, and a big breath out. Bring your left hand back down to the mat, step it back, downward dog. Take a breath right here. On your next inhale, right leg lifts. On your exhale, shift the hips forward, right knee to right elbow, finding that plank. Inhale, three-legged dog kick. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. 2 more. Last time. Pull the right knee to the right elbow, then step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Keep your left hand where it is. Inhale, twist, right arm up to the sky. Hold right here and take a moment to breathe. Feel this rotation right around your ribs, opening the chest. 1 more breath. Right hand comes down to the mat. Step back, downward dog. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lift your heels high. Roll through your spine, come to a high plank. Tap down onto your forearms, forearm plank. The block is in between your hands. Pause here, push into the forearms. Spread the shoulder blades wide. And feel the elbows and the toes pull towards each other as you press the back of the head to the ceiling. Big inhale. Big exhale. Now grab the block in your left hand. Take your right thumb, rotate it to the center of the mat, and turn into a right side plank, reaching the block in the left hand up to the sky. Shoulders stack, hips stack. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, twist, tapping the block down to the mat. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Press down into the right forearm. Lift up to the right side obliques. And really draw the right shoulder down away from your ear. 3 more. Last 2. Last one up. Hold this one down. Press your left hand into the block. Try to lift your hips a little higher. Soften your left shoulder and pulse your hips up to the ceiling. Up and up. Little lift, little lift. 16. 12. Really push into the knife edge of that right foot. Give me 8 more. 6 more. 4, 3, 2. Come back to your forearm plank. Set the block in between your palms. Take a moment, reset yourself here in the middle. Walk your feet hips distance. Press into the forearms, lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, hug the abdominals in. Now on your next breath in, grab the block in your right hand. Left hand comes to the center of the mat. So you have this little rotation in that forearm. Rotate into your side plank. Block reaches up to the sky. Take a big inhale, reach higher. Exhale, twist, tap the block down to the mat. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Keep going. Shoulders are stacked. Hips are stacked. You're getting a little twist right around the rib cage, just like in that rotation we did in our stretch just a moment ago. Twisting open. Twisting down towards the mat. 3 more. 2 more. Last one up. Hold this one down. Press your right hand into the block. Lift your hips higher. Little pulses up. Go up and up. Hips lift up and up. 16. 12. Back of the neck is long. Give me 8 more. 6 more. 4, 3, 2. Back to your forearm plank. Block comes between your palms. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, pull the elbows back. Draw the heart forward and lift up to the belly. Just hold right here for 8, 7, 6. You can always tap your knees down. 4 more counts. It's 4, 3, 2. Child's pose. Knees come down, big toes together. Walk your hips back to your heels. Take your knees as wide as you feel ready for and take a moment here, resting your forehead down into the mat. Big inhale. And let it go. Walk your hands back. Grab your block. And we're going to come to lay on our back, bringing our blocks with us. We're going to come into a deep core work series here. So laying on your back, we're going to bring the block between our hands, reaching it up to the sky. Feet are going to start planted. Now really anchor down through your shoulders here and find neutral in your spine. So the head is heavy, the shoulders are heavy, the back side of your ribs is drawing down towards the mat, but you have a little bit of space under your low back. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, I just want you to press the block. So squeeze your hands in on the block. Inhale, soften that squeeze. Do it again. Exhale, squeeze in on the block. Inhale, soften. Now every time you squeeze on the block, I want you to feel your abdominals engage. So think about how the sides of the waist can wrap in towards the belly button. Think about how the pubic bone and the belly button can draw towards each other. And then that low band of muscle that runs between your hip bones, I want you to really actively pull that down towards the mat without changing the shape of your spine, okay? So you're really wrapping all 360 degrees of your core in towards center. This is a great place to stay. If you're ready to move on, go ahead and walk your feet together so your legs are glued. On your next exhale, you're gonna squeeze the block, you're gonna fire up your abdominals, and you're gonna float the legs up to tabletop. Inhale, you're gonna release the squeeze on the block, lower the feet all the way back down, releasing them onto the mat. Exhale, squeeze the block, hug the abdominals in, then lift the legs. Inhale, soften and lower. Keep going. So as we float the legs up, you're gonna feel activation in your hip flexors, the front of the hips. That's absolutely fine, right? We're gonna activate them just by lifting the legs. But I want you to think more about activating your abdominals before you lift the legs. So you fire up the abdominals, and then we lift the legs, adding the weight of our legs to this abdominal contraction to make it more challenging. 4 more times. Now the shape of your spine is not changing, so as we lift and lower the legs, the low back is not changing shape, right? We're not pushing it into the mat and then lifting it up. Everything stays still except for the legs and the activation of the arms. 2 more. Last one down. Now I want you to hold this one on the up. From here, take your block in your right hand. You're gonna flip the block the long way and bring it to the front of your right thigh. The front of your left thigh. Right hand pushes into the block, left thigh pushes into the block. So you're crossing across your body. Now extend your left fingers up to the sky. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, I want you to push your hand and your thigh into the block, and I want you to dead bug. Reach left arm, right leg away from you. Inhale, soften the push on the block, bring everything back to center. Just like that, exhale, reach and push. Inhale, bring it center. Now if at any point your hip flexors start to talk to you a little bit too much, you can always bring your left foot down to the mat, okay? That's a great option. You won't have the same level of push, obviously, with your thigh, but you can still press into the block with your palm. As we reach arm and leg away from each other, I want you to really think about bottom rib reaching toward opposite hip bone. So we think about our left bottom rib wrapping towards our right hip bone as we press into the block. And we think about our left bottom rib wrapping towards our right hip bone as we extend arm and leg away from each other. 4 more times. 3. Last 2. On this one, reach it up, hold it. Keep arm and leg straight. Inhale, reach them straight up to the sky. Exhale, push into the block, lower straight arm, straight leg, back down to starting position. Inhale, scoop them up. Exhale, push into the block, lower them down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 4 more times. Continue to press into the block and really think about that deep core activation we said at the very beginning. Low belly band pulls down. Sides of the waist wrap in, ribs are knitting in and down. Last one up. Take this one down, hold it. Take a breath in here. On your exhale, bring your left hand behind your head, curl head, neck, and shoulders up as you exhale. From this position, little curls up with the heart, little up, little up, little up. Keep pushing into the block, go little up, little curl. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, you've got it. 4, 3, 2, lay the head back down, hug the knees to the chest, set your block down, and just take a moment to rock side to side. Awesome work. Whew. We're going to do that whole series on the second side, but first release your hip flexors, release your neck. Big inhale and a big exhale. Okay, grab the block, plant your feet. Block reaches up to the ceiling between the palms. Find your alignment first. Neutral in the spine, shoulders heavy, head heavy, back of the ribs are heavy. Little bit of space under your low back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze the block. Inhale, soften. Exhale, engage. Keep going like that. So, deep core work has really been focused today. It's not nearly as fun, as big, as exciting as maybe oblique work or rectus abdominis work or, big curls, big rolls. But your transverse abdominis, that deep layer of abdominals, is so crucial to alignment, to posture, to everyday movement, and to longevity, right? So really building that deep core layer to help you as you age, as you move into the future. Now you're welcome to keep going like this, or if you want to add the legs in, walk them together. And on your next exhale, squeeze the block, float your legs up. Inhale, soften your squeeze on the block, lower the feet, release them all the way down to the floor so you soften the hip flexors. Exhale, engage and lift. Inhale, soften and lower. So you can use the squeeze of your inner thighs to add another layer to this abdominal contraction. So not only are we squeezing our hands on the block, we're pulling our low belly down, we're wrapping the sides of the waist in, but if you add the squeeze of the inner thighs, you're also going to get a little more inner thigh and maybe even a little more pelvic floor work, right? So inner thigh, pelvic floor, they're all connected to your core. The pelvic floor is part of the core, right? So we're really trying to work all of those muscles together simultaneously. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last time down. On this one, hold it up. Now from here, take the block in your left hand, bring it to your right thigh. Press the left hand into the block, plus press the right thigh into the block. Right arm reaches up, inhale. Exhale, push into the block, extend arm and leg away. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, press into the block, extend. Inhale in, keep going like that. So a little more gentle, a little slower pace on our core work today. But to be honest with you, I also wanted to give you a little more gentle core work because we are not going to be messing around for the rest of class. We have a pretty extended thighs, glutes, hamstrings, arm series that is going to have you on fire. So maybe enjoy. If you're like, gosh, Mary's really slow today, really gentle today. Yep, totally gentle today. 4 more, 4. 3 more. The last 2, are you pushing into the block? On this one, take it out, hold it. Keep the arm and leg straight. Inhale, sweep them up to the sky. Exhale, push in the block, lower them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press and lower. Now I want you to really press into the block with both the hands and the thigh. Feel that resistance build. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one up. Hold this one down. Inhale. Right hand comes behind the head as you exhale, curl up. Keep the leg long. Push into the block with everything you have. Little curls up with the heart. Go up and up. Little curl, little curl. Ribs are knitting in and down. Chest is lifting to your thigh. Give me 8, 7, 6. There's no hold, go. It's 4, 3, 2. Lay back. Hug the knees in. Set the block to the side. Take a moment here. Rock side to side. Inhale. On your exhale, grab the backs of the thighs and rock and roll yourself all the way up to standing. Let's get going. Grab your block. Bring your block to the top of your mat, over towards the right side of the mat, okay? And then grab your weights. All right. Right foot is going to come onto the block. Left foot is going to step way back. I mean, not way back, but back, like you're coming into a pyramid pose. And your back left heel is going to be lifted high here, okay? Feet are hips distance. Draw that back left hip forward, squaring yourself off. Option 1, weights are going to come to your chest. Option 2, if you want a little bit more, weights are going to come behind your head, making sure we don't flare the ribs. I'm going to go ahead and go with my chest here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. On your exhale, you're going to hinge your torso forward, almost like you're doing a little good morning stretch. And then press into the right heel, rise back up to your starting position. Exhale, we hinge it forward. Inhale, we lift it up. So we're gonna start isolating the right leg today. So we have a pretty extended series, focusing on right glutes, right hamstring, right quad, and then we will also get some arm work in for both arms. We'll do this whole series on the right, we'll take it on the left, and then we will finish class with a double leg thigh exercise with a little bit more weight work. All right, so that's kind of the roadmap of where we're going today. Like I said, we started gentle, and now we're gonna dig in. 2 more. Last time, I want you to hinge it forward, hold it, extend the arms out in front of you, palms face up. We're gonna take a bicep curl. As we do that, bend both knees, come into a lunge, and then extend your arms straight, send both legs straight. Like that, bend and reach. Legs lower and press. So we're still hinging forward in the torso here. If adding the bicep curl is too much, you're gonna squeeze the weights back at your chest, okay? Take it down and lift. Right heel is driving into the block, go 4. 3, 2, take it down, hold it, little pulse of the arms, up and up and up, little pulse of the hips, down and down, squeeze the weights, push into your right heel, and pull your right hip back. Give me 8 more pulses, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, stay low, sweep the arms behind you and do a tricep extension. Palms are facing towards the floor. Now I want you to extend your left leg straight so you send more weight into that front right foot. Take an inhale. As you do that, reach the arms up and overhead. Bend the back knee, lift the chest, come into a lunge. My palms are still facing back, but if that doesn't feel good for you, don't worry about it. From here, on your exhale, extend your back leg, hinge your torso forward, reach the arms behind you, tricep extension. Inhale up, exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift, exhale, hinge it forward. So changing the orientation around our right leg, right? But trying to keep our spine in neutral, and then adding a little bit of tricep work here as we move. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last time up. Hold it forward. Little pulses up with the arms. Go up and up. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Draw your inner thighs in. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Stay right there. Take an inhale. Now on your exhale, I want you to flip your palms to face each other. We're going to drive into the front right heel. We're going to curl our arms in, and we're going to stand up on that right foot, pulling the left knee to the chest and reaching the weights overhead. So a lot of things just happened, right? From here, nice and slow, bend your right knee, step your left leg back, come back to that starting position, tricep extension, lunge. Inhale. Exhale, balance, left knee left to the chest, arms overhead, standing on that right leg, and then slow and controlled, hinge the torso forward, step the left leg back, back to your lunge. Keep going like that at your pace. Now, if balance is an issue for you here, feel free to ditch the weight in your right hand and focus on taking your right hand to something stable, okay? As you come up to balance on your right foot, I want you to push into the right foot and lift out of your right hip. So we're not dropping the left hip down. 2 more like that. Last time, all the way through. Now I want you to rise up, balancing on your left foot. Hold it. From here, we're going to lower the arms and the left leg down. Pull them right back up. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we press. So again, a little bit of left hip flexor work here. If it's too much, you can keep your left leg down. That's totally fine. 4 more like this. 3 more. Use your core to help you balance and to help pull the left knee in. Hold this one up. Left leg stays, arms pulled down, little press up and down, press and lower. Yes, push into your right foot. Things will change really soon. Give me 4, 3, 2, press the arms up, hold it. Inhale, exhale. Slowly hinge your torso forward, step your left leg back, come into that tricep extension lunge. Now from here, drop that back left knee all the way down to the mat, untuck the left toes. Take your weights out of your way. Now I want you to take your right foot off the block, take it back behind you, bring your right hand onto the block as you extend your right leg long behind you. Left hand is on the mat, right hand is on the block, right leg is reaching back behind you, and we're shifting more weight into the right palm. Now the straight right leg is going to tap the mat, and exhale, lift it up. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Up to you if the foot is pointed or flexed. Continuing to work into that right glute, the right hamstring. Now if you find all of your weight is going over to the left, it's going to be really uncomfortable on your left hip here. So try to pull your left hip back, push into the top of your left foot, and shift more weight into the block. If you don't like the block, ditch it anytime. 4 more. Lower and lift. 3 more. Last 2. Last one down. Hold this one up. Trace little circles with your right heel. So circles about the size of an orange, does not matter the direction. I want you to try to keep everything else totally still here and just move the right leg for 4, 3, 2, reverse, go the other direction. Try to reach out through the right heel, really squeezing the right quadricep here. Stay strong in the right leg. Give me 4, 3, 2, hold it right there. Take an inhale. On your exhale, pull your right knee to chest, press into the mat, into the block, round your spine, find this cat pose. On your inhale, come back to neutral, extending your right leg back behind you, hugging the abdominals in. Exhale, pull the knee in round. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, pull and round. Inhale, extend and reach. 4 more times. 3. You're almost there. 2 more. Last one in. Hold this one out. Now from here, you're going to challenge yourself to keep your right leg where it is. Take an inhale. On your exhale, left forearm is going to come down to the mat. We're going to squeeze our right elbow in like we're doing a chaturanga push-up on the right arm. Right leg stays lifted. On your exhale, push into the right hand. Come back up, left hand under left shoulder. Inhale down, left forearm, squeeze right elbow in, chaturanga push-up. Exhale, press it back up. Keep going like that. So now working into that right side tricep. Working into the right glute, just holding the right leg straight. We are so close to done, I promise. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, take it down, hold it. Flex in the right foot if that feels okay for you. Little pulses up with the right leg to finish. Little up, lean more weight to the right. Feel the work in the right tricep. You're here for 8 and a hold. 6, we'll hold it. 4, 3, 2, here's your hold, inhale. Exhale, lift the right leg a little higher. Soften the shoulders. Hold right here, 4, 3, 2, whoo, child's pose. Pull the right knee in. Big toes together, knees wide. Oh gosh. Walk your hands out and melt into this stretch. Awesome job. Take a few breaths before we reverse that whole series. Let's do one more big breath in. And out. Shift your hips forward. Tuck your toes, bringing your knees hips distance. Let's find a downward dog. Maybe bend the left knee and press into the right heel, getting a bigger stretch for the right leg. Walk your feet forward to your hands when you're ready. You can just roll yourself up. I'm gonna grab my stuff and spin around so that I'm still facing you. Okay, move your block over to the left side of your mat. Grab your weights. And we're gonna bring our left foot onto the block now. And our right foot's gonna step back behind us. So we have that little pyramid pose, kind of, whoa, don't fall over like me. Okay, pull your left hip back, press your right hip forward, and then really feel that squeeze of the inner thighs. Option 1, weights are at your chest. Option 2, if you want a little more, they can come behind your head. From here, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, we hinge forward, good morning stretch. Inhale, drive into the heel, rise up. Exhale, hinge it forward. Keep going like that at your pace. So right away, working balance and targeting the back of that front left leg. So if you're feeling this into the left hamstring and the left glute, amazing, that's where I want you to feel it. Again, if balance is too much, you can always ditch the weight in your left hand. Just take your left hand to a chair or a wall or something. Oh my gosh, I keep falling over too, I'm with you. 4 more. Give me 3. Last 2. On this one, hinge it forward, hold it. Option to send the arms out in front of you. This time, thumbs point up. Hammer curl, bend both knees. Extend the arms, extend both legs. Faster. Down, up, curl, reach. Soften the shoulders. Continue to pull your left hip bone back and really draw the inner thighs in towards each other to help with that alignment of your pelvis. 4, 3, 2, take it down, hold it, pulse the arms, up and up. Now option, pulse the legs, down, go, little down, little down. 8 more, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, stay right there, sweep the arms behind you. This time palms face each other in your tricep extension. Extend your back right leg straight, driving to the front left heel. Pull the left hip back on your inhale. Arms bend in, back knee bends, chest lifts, arms press to the sky, lunge. On your inhale, hinge it forward. Extend the arms back behind you, airplane lunge. Keep going like that. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge. Keep going. I'm just going to adjust my foot block. Here we go. So go at your pace here. Whatever feels right for you. Okay? I would encourage you to go a little slower in this series than you normally might, just because of all the balance elements. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one up. Hold this one in that airplane lunge. Little pulses up with the arms, go up and up. Try to get the arms as straight as possible here. Little lift, little lift. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Take a breath in. On your exhale, we're gonna launch ourselves forward, pulling the right knee up to the chest, pressing the weights overhead, finding balance on our left leg. Pause, push into your left foot, squeeze your outer left glute, and then really hug your abdominals in here. Make sure you're not leaning your shoulders back. From this position, slow and controlled, bend the elbows, reach the arms behind you, bend that left knee, come back into that airplane lunge position. Just like that, exhale, lift. Arms press overhead, right thigh lifts. Slow and controlled, hinge it back to your airplane lunge. Keep going. So, go as slow as you need in order to really work through this balance. All of that balance work is going to not only strengthen the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings, but also give you more stability into your joints. So all those little wiggles you might feel your foot doing here, your ankle doing, think about how much strength you're building into your joints. 2 more. Last one all the way through. Now take this one up, hold it. Take an inhale, right leg lowers, elbows bend. Take an exhale, right knee lifts, arms press overhead, you've got it. Inhale, lower, exhale, press. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Feel how you're driving into your left foot, squeezing the outer left glute. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2, down, press. Now last one. Keep the right thigh lifted, just the arms. Lower and lift, lower and lift. You've got it. Down and up. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold the up. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the elbows. Hinge your torso forward. Come back to that airplane lunge. Bend the back right knee. Come all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes, set your weights to the side, and sweep back to that all fours position. Okay, left hand comes onto the block, right hand is onto the mat. Extend your left leg back behind you. All 5 toes of the left foot pointing down to the mat. Shift more weight into your left palm. Inhale, tap the left toes down. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, squeeze. So, coming back to that deep core work we did at the start of class. I want you to think about the wrapping in of the abdominals, the hugging of that low belly up towards the ceiling this time, right? Wrap the front low ribs in and think about the back side of the rib cage drawing up to the ceiling here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold the up, trace little circles with your left heel. Now double check all of your weight is not dumping into that right hip. Shift your weight over to the left, pull your right hip back, and push into the top of the right foot here. If the block does not work under your left hand, just go ahead and ditch it, that's totally fine. Give me 4, 3, 2, switch, go the other direction. Shoulders away from the ears, you're almost there. 4, 3, 2, inhale, hold it there. On your exhale, pull left knee into the chest, round the spine, pressing into the palms. Inhale, extend out to neutral, squeezing the left glute, lifting the abdominals. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, we round. Inhale, we reach. Now, as you reach out to neutral, make sure you're not dropping the belly. Lift up through the abdominals, find neutral spine. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one in. Hold this one out. Challenge yourself to keep your left leg right where it is. Now I want you to shift your shoulders just an inch or 2 forward. Squeeze your elbows in. Come down onto your right forearm, bending the left elbow, coming into a little chaturanga push up on the left. And on your exhale, press in the left hand. Come back up, straight arms. Right hand comes under the right shoulder. Inhale down. Exhale, press. Inhale, one arm push up. Exhale, press. Trying to stay in one long line here from the crown of the head to the left heel, okay? Like a little seesaw. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. On this one, come down, hold it. You've got it. Squeeze the left elbow in. Little pulses up with the left leg to finish. Up and up. You've got it. Up and up. Go 8, 7, 6, 5. Here for 4, 3, 2. Here's your hold. Left elbow squeezes in. Left leg lifts a little higher. Hold it right here. 4, 3, 2. Ooh, child's pose. Big toes together. Knees wide. Walk the arms forward. Take a moment. Breathe. We have one short series to finish today, okay? But first, enjoy this stretch. Tuck your toes. Knees come hips distance. Lift the hips up. Downward dog. Maybe you bend into the right knee and drive the left heel down, getting a little bigger stretch into the left leg. One more breath in. And out. Okay. Bend both knees, tap them down to the mat. Now, if you need a little cushion for under your knees, please feel free to roll your mat up, okay? Take your block, bring it in between your shins here, okay? So you're squeezing the block right around that meaty part of your calf, yeah? And then maybe you grab your weights. There we go. Having a hard time. Okay, sit yourself down on the block. Feels great, right? Get a little breather. Okay, from this position, extend the arms forward. Flip the palms down to face the thighs. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, I want you to squeeze in on the block. Squeeze your glutes. Press all the way up to a kneeling position. Arms are going to come down to your side. On your inhale, release back down to where you started sitting on your block. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, lower. So we're coming into a little thigh dancing series to finish, okay? So what I want you to really find with thigh dancing is that you maintain neutral the whole time. Meaning, I'm not rounding my low back, I'm not curving and tipping my pubic bone towards my belly button. I'm just bending and releasing at the hips and then squeezing and pressing upright. If you really squeeze in on the block as you come up, it's gonna help engage the inner thighs, take a little pressure off the knee joints. Give me 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Now on this one, I want you to stop before you sit on the block. So hover just over the block. You've got it. A little bend press with the elbows. Bend press, bend press. Now as you're tired, your shoulders are gonna want to lean forward. Squeeze in on the block, lean your shoulders back. 8 more, go. 8, 6, 4, 3. Keep the arms straight, tap your seat down to the block. Lift up just 1 inch. It's tap, squeeze the block, lift, faster. Tap, lift, tap, and lift. I'm really hoping you're feeling your thighs working deeply here, okay? Squeeze the block. Lean the shoulders back and know that you're almost done. 4, 3, 2. Guess what? Hold the hover. Tap your weights. In, 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 in. This is where we finish. You're off the block. Shoulders are back. You're squeezing your shins in. Yes. Give me 16, 15. Final hold for class is in 8, 4, 3. Weights together. Hold it. Shoulders back. Squeeze the block. Lift up 1/4 inch more. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done. Set your legs to the side. Grab your block. And take a moment here for a puppy dog pose, okay? Knees under the hips. Hips reach high. Walk your arms forward and melt your forehead down into the mat. Letting your heart rate come down. Feeling your heart melt down towards the mat, stretching through the mid-spine. 1 more big breath in. And out. Walk your hands back. We're going to step the right foot forward. Little low lunge here. Really stretching that left hip flexor. I got a fair bit of work today. Press the left hip forward. Lift the chest. Just breathe here. Right knee is over the right ankle. Chest is lifted, shoulders are drawing down the back. Squeeze your left glute, really press your left hip forward here. 1 more big breath in. And out. Carefully switch sides. Right foot back, left foot forward. Low lunge. Hands can stay on the mat. Lift the chest. Press the right hip forward, opening up to the hip flexor. Left knee is stacked over the left ankle. Draw the shoulders down the back and lift the chest up. One more big breath in. And out. Carefully press back to a kneeling position. I want you to sit back on your heels, take a moment here and just circle the wrists around. Reverse that circle. And then from here, little fluid side bend. I'm going to turn so I don't bump into the wall. Just reaching right arm over. And left arm over. Side to side, opening up through the side of the waist. Oh, softening the shoulders. One more time, either direction. Meet me center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, let it go. And that is your class. Amazing work. Oh my gosh. Oh, started gentle, but did not end gentle, did it? As always, I'll be back next week with a brand new Barre class. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you want to see more of, less of, all of those things. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.